Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll show you how to create local notification in Flutter. For that, first we need to open VS Code. Here go to this option and select New Flutter project. Let's give it a name which is local notification and select one folder. So this is the project created for us. So from this folder, let's first go inside popspec.yaml file and import few packages, which are Flutter local notification and rxdart. We'll use rxdart in later part of this video for sending notification data to UI screen. Let's now create one file which will be the helper class for our notification. Let's name it notification.dart. Here let's create one class and let's name it local notification. Here we need to create few methods. Let's just declare those methods for now. We'll come to implementation later. So the first method is to handle callbacks when user clicks notification on the mobile device. Here we are going to create two types of notification. One is one-time notification that gets called only for one time in some scheduled time. And the other type of notification is the periodic notification that gets called periodically in some specified time interval. We are also going to create one more method, that is cancel notification, and all it does is cancel the notification based on some notification ID. Since these methods are going to be asynchronous, let's add async keyword here. Now let's start writing some implementation here. Inside this, we need to pass some of the information that is related to your local notification channel, like the channel ID, channel name, channel description, the importance level, and also the priority level. There are also a lot of other options like the ones that are shown here. So in order to test these options, you can select some of the options from here and see how this affects your local notification. Inside this method, you need to pass the name of the image file that you want to show for your notification. Here I have used app icon, and this file, it has to be saved inside drawable folder which is located inside Android folder. So here you can see this is the icon that I'll be showing for my local notification. Okay, now the final task is to initialize our notification. And since I'm creating this notification only for Android, I'm passing null as iOS settings. And if you are planning to use this notification for iOS too, you need to pass some setting information related to iOS. I'll try to create some other video for where I'll be specifically creating this local notification for iOS in some other day. So inside this method, you can pass some of the details like notification ID, the title, and the message body that you want to show for your notification. And if there is a requirement that you need to pass some value to your some data to your notification, then you can use payload parameter. Since payload accept parameter value as an string, and if you have requirement to pass complex object, you can pass it as a JSON string. So this is all that we need to do for creating one-time notification. Now let's copy and paste it inside this method. We'll now make some changes for this periodic option, periodic notification. Here we are going to pass interval instead of schedule time. And also let's change this payload value. Also, since we need to pass payload data to our UI when user selects the notification, let's create behavior subject using RxStart. And here we are going to add payload data to the notification subject, which we'll use later in the screen. Okay, we are now done with writing the notification code. Now let's write some code for UI. First, let's remove this unwanted codes and comments. Okay, now let's first call initializer method inside local notification. And since we are calling this method before run app, we need to use this method here, which is widgets flutter binding dot ensure initialized method. Here we are going to listen to the notification subject that we have created earlier, and whenever user clicks the notification, we are going to show the payload data in an alert box. We'll write the implementation for showing the alert box later. Now let's create few buttons. Now inside this cancel notification, we are going to pass the ID of periodic notification, because this way we can test if our cancellation worked or not, because if it works, then the periodic notification will stop after we click this cancel button. Now the final task is to make changes inside Android manifest.xml file. Here let me copy this code, which is basically setting some permissions for Android device. Let me also copy this part specific to receiver and paste it inside Android manifest file. So this is all we need to do for creating local notification. Now we are done with coding part. Now let's run our application to see how it looks. So as expected, we have this screen with us. Now let's start testing our notification. First we'll click this one-time notification. Now we need to wait for 2 minutes for this notification to show up. Okay, I'm here going to fast forward this video for 2 minutes. And here we have this notification. Let's now click this notification. And this is the payload that we had passed to our notification. Okay, now let's click this periodic notification option. And here we have this message that says that the notification will be displayed in an interval of 1 minute. So now let's wait for 1 minute. And here we have the notification. And this is the payload that we had passed to our periodic notification. Now let's click this cancel button. So what it does is it will cancel the periodic notification that was set to display in an interval of 1 minute. So after clicking this button, I should not see the periodic notification anymore. So it's been already more than 2 minutes, but I'm not seeing any notification as expected. Okay guys, this was for today, and I hope you've liked this video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. I've also checked in the code in my GitHub repository, for which I pasted the link in the description below.